the question would be why at this point in time, you know, and we think it's very critical, especially at that position, you know, to be able to have that leadership going through the summer, and who is the guy, and you know, we felt like that was an important part of the puzzle for the next, you know, 3 months. And, you know, the difference in this time and last year was that we didn't have all the information on all the quarterbacks at this time last year, you know, and so, you know, it's a little bit different scenario. But again, you know, I think from a leadership standpoint, what we need is we need them as early as they can to know who that leader is at this time. We had to take everything into account. Number one, you know, he's been in the offense, you know, less time than anybody that we've got. And we felt like we had a great comparison from last year, meaning that, you know, looking at the quarterbacks that had been in the system that short a time, what their production was versus what his production was this spring. We thought his upside is huge. We felt like from a leadership standpoint, he really has a great, you know, kind of intangible there. Just the leadership skills that he brings to the table. He's very confident, but not too confident. You know, his presence is known and felt, I think, by the other players when he's in there. And he manages the offense. He was very, very good protecting the football this spring, and his completion percentages were very, very high in scrimmages. He brings an element to the table, I think, in terms of escapability of running game that, again, you know, we feel can create problems for offenses. So, you know, all of those things kind of mixed together, you know, were the things that we saw. It was tough on all of them because they're all great kids. They're all Auburn guys. They're all really competitive, and they all love football. And like we told them, we said, look, this is where we're at right now coming out of spring ball. It's a long journey, and you know, so you know, keep working, keep doing the things you're doing because they've done everything we've asked them to do. Everyone.
No, I didn't know they were going to announce it. When they announced it, you know, I was working out, and Red came down there and got me and said, you can meet with Coach Chizik and Coach Malcolm. So my first thought was, I ain't did nothing wrong. So, yeah, I was kind of nervous at first, but when they told me, you know, I just wanted to scream, but I had to keep my composure. But when they said it, like, words can't even imagine how I felt. And I felt jittery. I didn't know what to do. I didn't think he wanted me to say something or just wanted to see my reaction on my face. You know, I wanted to smile, but I didn't want to smile because he probably thought I was just, you know, joking around. But, you know, I was happy inside. You know, I was full of joy. And like I said, words can't even explain how I felt. But this is not the end of the road. You know, if anything, the telescope or the microscope gets more focused on what I really do on and off the field. So I'm gonna need 100% focus all throughout whatever I'm doing. I wouldn't change what I've already been doing. I won't put no more pressure that's already on my back, you know, unneeded pressure. But I'm just going to continue to do what I do, and that's just lead by example. You know, I'm not going to go outside my means or go outside my persona to do something that I'm not, you know. So I'm just going to keep doing what I do. Evidently, it's worked so far. If anything, you know, I got to turn the knot up a little bit up, because, you know, my plate load has just been increased. But as far as my you know, strategy to how to motivate the team, that's not going to change. But as far as the pressure on myself or what I expect of myself, you know, that goes up a lot more.